Emma, I have zero motivation today. I planned to go to the gym, study, and clean my apartment. I did none of it.
Honestly, that happens to everyone sometimes. Motivation is tricky.
But how do some people stay motivated every single day? Do they just wake up feeling excited about everything?
No, definitely not. Actually, most people who seem motivated aren't relying on motivation at all.
Wait, what do you mean? Isn't motivation the whole point?
Not really. Motivation comes and goes. It's a feeling, and feelings change all the time. The people who stay consistent usually rely on habits instead.
Habits? Like just doing something automatically?
Exactly. If something becomes a habit, you don't need to feel motivated to do it. You just do it because it's part of your routine.
Okay, but how do you even build a habit in the first place? That sounds hard too.
One helpful trick is starting really small. Instead of saying, I'll work out for an hour, you say, I'll just put on my shoes and walk outside for 5 minutes.
Wait, 5 minutes? That seems way too easy to actually help.
That's the point. It removes the mental barrier. Once you're outside walking, you often keep going longer anyway.
Huh, that actually makes sense. So the hardest part is just starting?
Exactly. Starting is usually the biggest obstacle, not finishing.
Okay, what about days when even starting feels impossible?
On those days, it helps to remember your reason why. Like, why do you want to study or exercise or clean your apartment in the first place?
Hmm, I guess I want to pass my exams and actually feel proud of myself.
Exactly. Connecting your daily actions to a bigger goal makes them feel more meaningful, even on hard days.
What about setting goals? Does that actually help, or is it kind of pointless?
Goals definitely help, but they work best when they're specific and realistic. I want to be healthier is vague, but I'll walk 20 minutes 3 times a week is clear and doable.
Okay, that's a good tip. Specific goals feel more achievable.
Exactly. And celebrating small progress matters too. A lot of people only celebrate huge achievements and ignore all the small steps along the way.
Wait, celebrate small stuff? Like what exactly?
Even something like finishing one page of studying or walking for 10 minutes. Recognizing small wins keeps your brain motivated to continue.
Okay, that's actually a nice mindset shift. What about when you compare yourself to other people who seem way more productive?
That's a really common trap. Comparing yourself to others usually just makes you feel worse, and it ignores your own personal progress.
Yeah, I definitely do that sometimes. Scrolling social media and seeing people who seem perfect.
Exactly. And often, you're only seeing their best moments, not their struggles or bad days.
What about rest? Does taking breaks actually help motivation, or does it make things worse?
Rest is actually essential. Constantly pushing yourself without breaks usually leads to burnout, which kills motivation completely.
Wait, so resting can actually help you stay motivated long term?
Exactly. Short breaks recharge your energy and focus, making it easier to keep going consistently.
Okay, what about having other people around? Does that make a difference?
Definitely. Having supportive friends, or even an accountability partner, makes a huge difference. It's much easier to stay consistent when someone else expects you to show up too.
Okay, what about procrastination? Like when you know exactly what you need to do, but you just don't do it.
Oh, procrastination is so common. Usually, it happens because the task feels too big, too boring, or slightly scary.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Sometimes I procrastinate just because I'm afraid I'll do it badly.
That's actually really normal. One trick that helps is breaking the task into tiny, specific steps instead of one huge, overwhelming task.
Like what, exactly?
Instead of write the essay, You could say, open the document and write just one sentence. It sounds silly, but it removes the fear of the blank page.
Huh, that's similar to your 5-minute walk idea from earlier.
Exactly. The pattern works everywhere. Shrink the first step until it feels almost too easy to skip.
Okay, what about mornings? Does having a morning routine actually help with motivation?
It really does. A lot of highly consistent people have some kind of simple morning routine, even something small, like making their bed or drinking water right after waking up.
Wait, making your bed helps with motivation? That seems too simple.
It's less about the bed itself and more about starting your day with one small win. That tiny success can create momentum for the rest of the day.
Okay, that actually makes sense. Small wins leading to bigger wins.
Exactly. And on the opposite side, starting your day scrolling on your phone for an hour often does the opposite. It drains energy instead of building momentum.
Okay, that one hit a little too close to home.
Don't worry, most people struggle with that one, including me sometimes.
What about failure, though? Like, what happens when you try to build a habit and then you just fail? Miss a few days.
That's actually one of the most important parts. Missing one day doesn't ruin everything, even though it might feel that way.
Really? I usually feel like if I break the streak, the whole thing is pointless.
That's a really common trap called all or nothing thinking. In reality, consistency over time matters way more than one perfect streak.
So missing a day isn't actually failure?
Exactly. The real failure is giving up completely just because of one missed day. Getting back on track quickly is what actually matters.
Okay, what about negative self-talk? Like when your own brain tells you that you're lazy or that you'll never change.
That's huge, actually. The way you talk to yourself directly affects your motivation. Harsh self-criticism usually makes people give up faster, not try harder.
Wait, really? I always thought being hard on myself would push me to do better.
It's a common belief, but research actually shows the opposite. Being kind to yourself, especially after a mistake, helps you recover and keep going.
Huh. So treating yourself like a supportive friend instead of a harsh critic actually works better.
Exactly. It sounds simple, but it makes a real difference over time.
Okay, what about tracking progress? Like writing things down or using an app?
That helps a lot too. Seeing your progress written down, even in a simple notebook, makes your effort feel real and visible.
Why does seeing it matter so much? Shouldn't just doing it be enough?
Our brains love visible proof of progress. Without it, it's easy to forget how far you've actually come, especially during hard weeks.
Okay, that's a good point. It's easy to feel like you're not improving, even when you actually are.
Exactly. And that visible progress becomes its own source of motivation over time.
So basically, motivation isn't really about feeling ready. It's more about systems, habits, and support.
Exactly. Feelings are unreliable, but systems and habits work even on your worst days.
Okay, that actually makes me feel better about today. Maybe I just needed a 5-minute walk instead of a full workout.
Exactly. Small steps count more than people think.
All right, if this helped you stay a little more motivated today, make sure to subscribe.
Exactly. Subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.